Welcome to Cooking with a Twist. Please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you. Today I'm making chicken kadhai. Let's get started. So we're going to need 1 cup of diced tomatoes. I like to use the canned diced tomatoes because it's easier and faster, but if you want to use fresh tomatoes, you can. We also need 1 tablespoon of ginger paste, 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of black pepper, and half a teaspoon of red chili powder. I'm also going to need half a teaspoon of garam masala, 3 to 4 whole Thai chilies, 2 chopped Serrano peppers, and then for garnishing we need julienned ginger and chopped cilantro. If you want to keep the spice level down, don't add the Thai chilies and only use 1 Serrano pepper. In half a cup of oil, we're going to fry some chicken. It's about 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds of chicken. So you can use chicken breast. I'm using half a chicken, so this gives me both chicken breast and bone in. Now we're going to fry this until both sides are nice and brown. Don't forget to stir occasionally. Once both sides are nice and brown, we're going to go ahead and remove about 2 to 2.5 tablespoons of oil. Once that's done, we're going to add ginger and garlic and salt, and we're going to coat the chicken really well. Here's a tip: if you're using 4 to 5 pounds of chicken, you don't need to remove the oil. You can actually see how much water the chicken has released on its own. Now that the chicken is very nicely coated and slightly brown, we're going to go ahead and add the coriander powder, cumin powder, black pepper, and red chili powder. You can also use crushed red peppers. I have used that in the past and it works really great. For a more authentic flavor, it is recommended to use the red chili powder. I have done it both ways and it still turns out great. The crushed red chili peppers will just cut down the spice level a little bit. Now that all the spices are mixed well, we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes to that and let that cook. Because I want this to be spicy, I am adding the Thai chili peppers and the sliced Serrano peppers right when I put the tomatoes in. If you don't want the spice level to be too much and you're just using the peppers as a garnish, it can go on at the very end just to give it a slight color but not too much spice. Once everything is mixed really well, I'm going to let it cook for about 2 minutes before I add my water. I'm adding half a cup of water, but if you have more chicken, I would add maybe a cup of water. I'm going to let it cook uncovered for the next 4 or 5 minutes. Once that's done, I'm going to cover and cook, stirring occasionally for the remainder of 15-20 minutes. I've noticed that almost half of the water has evaporated and my chicken is still not done. So I'm going to go ahead and add another 1/3 cup to half a cup of water. And I also turned down the heat from medium to medium low. And now I'm going to go ahead and stir and cook the chicken while it's covered, stirring it occasionally. Now that the chicken is done and the oil has separated, I'm gonna go ahead and add my garam masala, stir that in, and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. Once that's all cooked, I'm going to add my julienne ginger and my cilantro. I'm going to mix and cook that for another 2 to 3 minutes before I turn off the flame. And it's almost done and ready to eat. This can be enjoyed with naan, roti, rice, or however else you like to eat your curries. Enjoy!